Hello everybody and welcome back. So today I just thought I'd take a liberty of one of my walks a day, which I'm laid out in the woods or having a little walk around. I've just come out to the place where I sometimes do a little bit of hunting, and I'm out just walking around today with a catapult and a few sort of ball bearings in my pocket, only 10 ball bearings in my pocket, just for a little walk around. But if I do see signs of a squirrel, I probably will take it out. Just so I'm there, just to back up the old freezer situation. We do have stuff in there, but it's just quite nice just to have a bit of wild game in it every so often. Sort of coming over. I do like a little bit of wild game. So today we've got with us. I couldn't find my new one, which I've been testing out. Sort of. This is just the Hunter, I do believe. Where is it? What's it called? The Barnet, yeah. The Barnet Hunter. Tubes. See, I'm not a big fan of tubes. This one sometimes is inconsistent. I can hit more than 50%. They say you need to be able to do a headshot within 50% minimum. I can do that with that one, but I say it sometimes is a little bit inconsistent. The weather is quite nice over here, but I just thought I'd just go out for a little stroll. Sort of like 10-15 minutes through the woods, just have a little stroll, see what's going around, check up my old my area, just to see my shelters and that, which this is where I do all my overnights and that sort of stuff, just to check out the area, just to see if anything's been tampered with, or I'm sort of coming over there as well. But if I see anything, I'll show you. If not, I'll catch back to you very shortly. This tree. It looks like there's all rust on it. The old moss and lichen on here is actually making it look like a rusty tree, like a drain pipe. It's been rusted on it for some time. How cool is that? Okay, so we're now coming up to the entrance of a little bit of land where I use quite regularly. So there is that little stream which I've got to jump over. Last time I was down here, really boggy. I've never ever seen anything on the. Oh, look at this! How messy this is. A recent birch has come down. I can see water overflown. So it's been such a while since I've actually been down here. Little step onto this bit. Over there. And then jump on. So this is a bit ditchy. See that's logs there. Remember in the past that me and my wife crossed over this bit and that log snapped. Oh dear. The branch just snapped and she got a slightly muddy foot. And then he pulled me in as well. Sort of honest, and she got slightly wet. So since then I've put another one over there, but really probably need to put 2 or 3 more over, which I might do if I see some today, just to make the bridge a little bit better, because there's only one little bit now, so I've now got to balance my way over that. So as there's quite a few more things, I might see about rebuilding that bridge a little bit better, because there's quite a few fallen down logs over here. They say when you're camping, you got to look out for the W's, or wild camping, or sort of set yourself up. Yeah, they say the four W's of survival. I'll make sure you're staying alive. It's all around there. So the first one is you need water source. So this area here does have some water. It's not the best water, but if you clean it and purify it, it's good. Next one is wood. Look at this. There's down wood, dead wood everywhere around this area, as far as the eye can see. So we've got wood, wind, because we're in an enclosed little environment, sort of coming around here, and then there's a greeny bit in the middle. Wind is not really affected to us too much around here. But the fourth one, widow makers. Yeah, that's when you look up at the sky and see what can fall down, because this is such an old wood block, and it's unmanaged where we are. Look at this, that down trees are everywhere. There's dead trees all over the place. Look at that one there. There's trees falling down. It's held up by the root over here. So really, ideally, I want to cut that thing. Well, it's gone the wrong way direction for me, so it's fine. But it's got to be bearing in mind when you come in there, one day it will rot, and because of where it's resting on, it could cause that limb. It could cause the limb where it's resting on to fall down as well. So if you're going to sleep somewhere, especially if there's going to be high storms of wind, look up just to make sure that something's not going to fall on top of you. Because when you do build your own natural, look at this. So someone's been coming through here quite regularly. The old bike tracks and that. It's getting used quite regularly at the moment. But when you are sleeping and building your own natural shelters, you're just going to make sure that things aren't going to fall on top of you. So I've got a couple of shelters here. So this is the one which I built for the limited equipment area. So it's just used the old tree. Remember I slept on a little bit there. It was really cold because the fire was here. I thought, yes, that's perfect. But my early days, I forgot the heat couldn't come through. So this made a little cold endeavour inside here. So really what I should have done is chopped this little limb off here and come over. But I only had that thin saw, and at the time I didn't really make anything. It was too dark. So if I come back here again, which I will, and I'll redo this shelter, we'll come over there and make it actually look quite nice. Okay, so it's 5:15 in the morning. I woke up cold. The fire was actually fully out, and got little embers left. Managed to get it stoked up again, and you can see there we've got a nice fire going. It's still dark, bloody cold. What I didn't realise, there was a log just here. You can see there was a log right next to me. I thought what I'll do, I'll lay just next to the log that will protect me from the fire in case I get any ash sort of coming out off it. But what is also created is a little coal pocket, so they are here. So I'm actually sitting like little coal pockets. I only really feel the heat of the air, heat of the fire when I sit up. So what I've had started doing, I've been starting laying right up against the log, trying to come. The log's warming up, using that like a hot water blanket. Okay, well, I'll now look over here. This is a shelter which myself and my son built for the £10 Poundland challenge. Morning everyone.
Morning.
Right, we survived the night in our debris shelter a while ago. So this is a bit of plastic which we salvaged just to put over the top. So it's moved down a little bit. It was a lot higher, sort of up here. But this is the string. So the string is, the jute twine is sort of coming away a little bit by now, but it's held on by the little log onto there. But this is what my son built. Yeah, it's still got a little bit of shelter sort of in there. We slept in there, and then we had a little fire just here. And you can see there's nothing there at all now. It's all grown back, and again there's nothing really above us. But that's held out quite well. It's been 2 years now, I do believe. That's been standing there. They say leave no trace when you do these sort of things, but we're in an area where I'm allowed permission to go down to, so that's how I like to keep these things, to come back to this area sort of quite regularly. And then we've got another one over here where I've built a Dakota fire pit, which is just here, which now looks very close to these little running track sort of on here. So this is where I built a Dakota fire pit for a video. I filled it in a little bit of loose stuff just to make sure it was a little bit safe, because how close it was to this track now. So I'll probably fill that in and reposition that. But my hammock fits across these sort of trees here, and it's quite nice just a hammock sort of over here. So there's loads of places to hammock around here. What's this hanging off here? Look at that, an old horseshoe. How cool is that? Do you know what? I'm going to bring that hack home with me. But what I think is really crazy is the size of this tree, which I've just noticed over here. This is proper widowmaker material. This thing comes down. Look at the size of this. This must have come down during the recent storms which struck across Britain. So it wasn't like this last time I come here. Well, it's got a source of water. Look at the size of this. I'll do a little comparison photo which you'll see about now. Yeah, so I've got as close as I can physically get to it because of the water. But it's a big old pine that's come down. So you never know, there might be some nice fat wood inside these things here. So I might be able to chop some of this off. There might be some nice fat wood limbs. So as we know, pine trees are sort of self-dropping limbs. So as they get bigger and bigger, they drop their lower limbs. So we always look at a big pine forest, like that one there. There's loads of limbs at the very top. Look at that one that's broken there. There's 3 broken ones, which are just there. Look at that. So you should be careful. And they concentrate all their growth from the very, very top. Quite clever, allows them to grow really straight and really tall really, really quickly. Okay, I hope this is shot coming on properly, but I can't really see the camera, so I'm going to use my phone. But this is the bridge I'm going to build. I'm going to take this bit out, this broken bit out. I'm going to put a few more logs over here, and then we're going to head back to the car. We've been out for about 10-15 minutes. This is what the time says you're allowed to be for daily exercise. So let's just get this up. And then, put this out of the way. What I might do, I might just lob it back in. Oh, that's stinky. Like this. Get a few more of these put over here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to finish it off here really. My phone is just running fully out of data. I'm just deleting some videos and sort of stuff. You can see here, I've now built some sort of rudimentary sort of bridge. I've got some handles that are coming over. It's a little bit more sturdy. I've got a nice thick sort of log, and if something breaks underneath me, I've got some more logs under there as well. So what I'll probably do another day, I'll come down again and just pop the camera, and I'll probably take that up and redo it, and then do this bit over here and actually make a couple of bridges coming across this, so we don't have to step over this and jump, especially if I'm carrying a load of kit and that sort of stuff, to make it easy. But I'm going to start heading back to the car, which is just now, because I've been out for a good half an hour, so that's really justifiable for the day's activities. I don't want to be pushing it anymore. Sort of, and I really do have to. But if I do see anything along the way which is quite interesting, I will just turn the camera on and just add it onto this little bit here. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, comment sort of down below. What are you doing in your daily walks, which your government allows you to do around the world? So this is just my take of what I'm doing today. It's a little walk in the woods and see what I can find. And that's it. Just remember, it's better to be one with the wilderness than to fight and struggle. This is the next video. Bye for now.